Let's talk about Nick because this token had one trader, one specific. By the way, I'm Niki, so I like the name, but some guy made 600 grand on it, and it's all around this dude that everyone's laughing about. It's this Nick guy. I didn't know his name was Nick. I saw Coffee Zero talking about him and a few other guys basically. Um, he says that choose rich every time. He's in a house where he basically has it's a mansion and he basically has the suitcase there. He says the house is his, but who would have, who would know what the reality is? But I've noticed that one particular trader managed to buy it for 44 grand, which is very ambitious, by the way. And this video is no financial advice, just a random dude on the internet sharing his opinion. He made a very ambitious bet right here. Started buying, sold some for a profit, but very little bit, added some liquidity, bought in, added liquidity, bought in even more, and then it started exploding. And he hasn't sold most of his possessions. He basically sold a little bit more than half, I would say 54, 60% of what he initially invested in. Has 500 grand worth of Nick that he has to liquidate. He's selling at the tops right here, only on pumps, and he needs to get out. So the question is, who is this guy, and what do we know? First of all, this is a risky token. I have it on my watch list. I just added it on my watch list. This is something that I will be trading. You can see it on my. I just every time. This is something I will be trading, but I understand that this is my watch list right now. That it's super risky. Like I'm not gonna bet and I'm gonna scalp it. I'm not gonna buy to hold it for it to get 1 to 1 bill. Like this guy is weird, obviously. Um, he's just a trend for now. If he makes a stupid apology or something, that would be good because then he'll be a laughing stock for another week or so, and that can continue the momentum. But the question is, how do we find these tokens and what is going on? So my goal in general is to be the most transparent trader possible. So when we go right here to the payments, you can see that there's new people every single day that are getting in on the signals group for 59 bucks a month. Link in description below, or the course 127 bucks. And the idea is that I want to make crypto info accessible. I know people are charging 2-3 grand for a course, but I think that's a little bit too much because you can find a lot of this information online, but you can't really find it packaged in the way that I did. So I've tried to basically synthesize everything I know, and I'm adding new stuff. I added this thing 2 days ago, I think, and I'm adding new stuff pretty much every week. The idea is to understand how to follow whales, links to whales I'm following, how I identify my environments, how I find tokens just came out, favorite patterns to trade, how I exit, and everything is in the description below. In the signals group, as you can see right here, we were basically 0 people last week. We're 12 right now. We're talking about different stuff, and our win rate is pretty high. Basically, you can see that we are up in last 8 days 250%. We're tracking 65 wins, 5 losses since we started having people. You can see sometimes we're just up 7-8% on tokens. Sometimes we're up 40%, 50%. Sometimes we're up a little bit more, but since the group started, we're up 500% on our risk, 250% on our stack. This week is a little bit slower. It's probably because Bitcoin is pumping so hard. But this is something that we'll go over as well. So what do we know about our friends at Nick, and what do I plan on doing? So the first thing you gotta understand is this token needs liquidity. This token needs liquidity, this token needs highs, and every time we do form a high, we'll see this guy selling. There's not a single high besides this one, which was probably not in his time zone, where this guy dude did not sell in. Every other high he sold it. At the top, he sold so much he actually crashed the price. He tried buying a little bit here, but he did crash the price a lot. Right here, he bought a little bit, but yeah, he's trying to sell every top, so he needs liquidity. And this is why I did it on my watch list. Will I buy this token? The only way I'll be buying this token is with my favorite pattern. So right here would be a good opportunity. They already tested it a few times. I was probably going to be able to catch 30%, not the full 60% move, 68% probably, because there's also slippage. Yeah, maybe 30% I was going to be able to catch right here. We already retested this one, tested this one. We didn't test this area, so this is something that I can look watch out for. This area we didn't retest as well. This area we did retest. So what I will be doing is I'll be placing different alerts on my charts. I would be interested in if this pumps and gets a higher market cap. It's already 40 mil, I don't know. If it gets a higher market cap and retest, I'll be interested in re-entering, because it's very volatile and it gives good opportunities to actually scalp right now, which is very, very good in my opinion. Something interesting is from BYBIT. So I already mentioned it yesterday, but you have this opportunity right now. It is the wish upon a Bitcoin. I talked about it yesterday. There's 1 day left. Lucky draw. It is your door to complete task to get 5 Bitcoins. Here it is. Everything is unlocked because of the volume. I think it's pretty good. If you're gonna trade anyway, definitely check it out. Links in the description down below. Love with all my heart, and is the OJ to the Z said. On to the next one.